Rotate my phone up.
Welcome to Carmichael Kitchen. Today we are going to attack Genoise.
Genoise!
Genoise! Woo! One thing you should know is there's a sponge, which is a classic French cake, and then there's the Genoise, and the only difference is butter. On the Genoise, we add a measure of butter to the batter. The sponge is just eggs, flour, and sugar, and that's it. So I started out getting this ready, and I want you to see the most important part of making a Genoise or a sponge is whipping the whole eggs with sugar for about 8 to 10 minutes until you have this Now the reason that this batter is so light and fluffy is because when you add eggs and sugar together, the sugar cooks the egg, and then that cooked egg is wrapping around air molecules, so you have all this. Then what you want to do is add your vanilla, tablespoon, and we need to sift flour. So for 6 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, and this is, if you want to come over here, Mike, I'll show you. This is really important. So you have this foam, basically, and you're suspending flour really slightly, you go back and forth. You don't want to stir it because it'll split and it will turn the egg yolks. So,
How did you get the eggs so fluffy in the first place?
we whip them
Okay.
high speed for about 8 to 10 minutes. This is the perfect texture that you're wanting. So you're just slowly adding flour suspended. And this recipe is the same for a chocolate cake. All you would do is measure back 1/3 of the flour and add cocoa powder. And you can, I've seen it done, where you pour melted, really high-end chocolate in there and then fold that in. But it winds up being a really dense cake.
So you do this Z pattern instead of
Yes. This is
doing another
folding.
circle. Folding, okay.
Folding. You want to fold. And it's better when you're doing this cake to really be patient because you don't want little nuggets of flour in your cake when it's baked. So I'm going to set that there. And then I'm going to add just a pinch of salt, just a little bit. And then fold this through. Z pattern. And then we're going to add a measure of butter. Like, this is probably 2 sticks, half a cup or a cup. And then you fold this in as well. There's another debate with sponge and Genoise, whether or not you can add baking powder or baking soda. And I think you should do whatever works for you. I'm kind of goal-oriented. No use go to all this work and then have it turn out crap.
So you do not use the baking powder?
No, I don't. They usually put baking powder in a sponge, not necessarily with Genoise. The Genoise, completely like this, relies on the eggs and how you whip them. You know, just this little guy. Okay. And the trick, get the bubbles out. 350, and we are laughing. So So I did an experiment. This is the sponge, and it's nice, but it's a little dense. I think that this cake would be really good for a roulade. So if I were to put chocolate mousse and then roll it up and then coat it with chocolate ganache, that'd work really well. This is the Genoise, and you can see, well, I don't know, I can see that it's much fluffier. It really is a much better quality, I think. So I'm going to split this in half and then do some kind of garnish and then set it out there for the staff. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
And you can do different things with flavors with this, right?
Yeah, they lend really well to pouring alcohol, like some amaretto or Grand Marnier. It really, there's a lot you can do.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks very much.
All right.